Alright, yo guys, what's up? It's Mike Hansi here again. This is my second review and my first golden ticket review. So today we're going to review Johnny Manziel, as you see the stats right here, thanks to muthead.com, which is a great site. And I gotta admit, I had Boss Vic, but Johnny Manziel is 1,000 times better than Boss Vic. And we're going to show some play action here. Right here you see Johnny Manziel, the guy got faked out, but Manziel totally overthrew him. Um, I get sacked right here. The play action, I think, works 50-50. Like, I don't know how to test it, but, it's either they rush in or they don't. Only, those were the three times I only really got screwed over by the play action and they came in. But other than that, it's great. I love it. So anyway, rushing the quarterback, just like Boss Michael Vick or basically any speed quarterback, Johnny Manziel is one of the best, if not the best in the game. And to compare him to someone, it's kind of like Vic, but no, like he only fumbled twice, and we'll get to that in a bit. But as you can tell with Johnny Manziel, he has the exclusiveness, and he can actually run, and he does stiff arm, spin, and juke and everything like Vic. So he's kind of like a Vic, maybe a tad better. When I had Boss Vic, Vic fumbled constantly when I was scrambling and rushing with him. Manziel only twice, and both times it wasn't even really that bad. But the one thing with Madden 16 that I don't like about is when you come out of the pocket, like I'll show it on the next play here. They like see how he like that stutter step kind of he did right there, and I almost got tackled by the defense or sacked. I don't get that. I don't remember any Madden being like that. But one thing that's true with Johnny Manziel is he's a lot better than Vic with it. When I had Vic, Vic's stutter step was horrible and led to a shitload of sacks and just horrible throws. With Johnny Manziel, his stats actually back him up for it because he can break, he's exclusiveness, and he can break off tackles, which is pretty cool. And then you get runs like this, where you can get 60, 70 yards. Now, I know running with the quarterback to the outside like this is a little cheesy, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win the game, right? Right here you see him get hurt. He did get hurt once. I played 4 games facing Slow Tech again. Great guy. Both teams are a 9. Well, mine's a 98. His is a 96. But Menzel got hurt twice, or once actually, and he fumbled twice. So it's really not that bad compared to Vic. Because Vic, I remember, he used to get hurt all the time, fumble constantly, and right there, a nice little stiff arm with Johnny Manziel, even though I wanted to hurt him. But see plays like that, just run out of the pocket. If you look at the defense and boom, you can read it. Here's the first fumble. That one was actually because I went to throw the ball and he just sacked me at the right minute and it was a fumble. This one, I don't really know what happened there. I went to juke around the defender and Menzel stopped and then I got destroyed. So now we're going to get into his passing stats. Passing stats, I know I'm comparing him a lot to Boss Vic because Boss Vic is the card that I had. I paid 4 million coins for that when it came out because Vic is one of my favorite players. But Menzel is so much better with Vic, or so much better than Vic. You're going to see a lot of drop balls in this because my receivers aren't that great besides Megatron. But as you see right there, Menzel, if he has time in the pocket, every throw will be perfect. And it's just amazing. As you see him bomb it deep right there, straight to Megatron. It's just perfect every time if he has time. He's not rushed, he's not paranoid. It's good. Over the middle, anywhere, he can place the ball anywhere on the field. Um, when we were playing these 4 games, Menzel never really had like a weird. That's an epic catch in double coverage. But Menzel never had like a weird, like, threw it out of bounds or like threw it like 60 yards away from the defender. I think there's only like 2 or 3 plays that we had that were pretty bad where he just totally overthrew the receiver or just like threw it out of bounds. But another big stat comparing to Boswick again is throw medium so much better. So much better, as you see right here for the touchdown. Vic's throw medium would be like, nowhere near the receiver, or he'll have to make the receiver run out and get it even more. But just like throwing it to Baldwin right there, right on point. So I honestly think Johnny Manziel is the best quarterback in the game right now. And I know there's another golden ticket one coming out, But this one, he's totally worth the price. I was able to snag him up for 1.74 million, and that was a nice little hurdle. But I was able to snag him up for 1.74 million. I won probably like 30 something head-to-head games with him, and maybe lost about 15 or 14. But he is really solid, really good, totally worth it. As you see right there, you have time in the pocket, you're good. And if you're good with a mobile quarterback like I kind of am, it's it's a win-win situation. As we'll get to his throw on the run, which that is just insane. But his throw medium is so good, as you see right here. See, like a throw like that, Vic would actually throw that, but it would go like 20 yards over Bo Jackson or out of bounds. Bo Jackson, dude, he's a beast. There's gonna be a nice review on him coming up. But as you see right there, he threw it straight into double coverage, made the receiver, so it was catchable. Just no one can catch it because everyone likes to have butterfingers before the game or something. But right there, double coverage. He just placed it right to Baldwin. His short throws, I really didn't know how to test this, so I basically put in like every throw that was like under 10 yards. A lot of screens, wide receiver walls or wide receiver screens. So, I mean, he is just so accurate when it comes to passing. If he has time and he's just ready to go, and it's just amazing. He's seriously the best quarterback I've ever played with in Madden. And before that, I thought Boss Vic was the best. But comparing them and playing a couple head-to-head seasons, it's just a complete different experience with Johnny Manziel. If you have the coins and you need a quarterback, there you go. Just Johnny Manziel all the way. But as you see, I do a lot of screens here to Bo Jackson, and Bo Jackson's just an animal. It's amazing that he's so cheap now. Also, Johnny Manziel does have a quick release that I'm noticing. I think the fastest in the game is Tom Brady, and once he gets rushed in, he really doesn't he'll throw the ball if he's getting hit or getting about to get sacked. He'll get rid of the ball. But with Vic will hold on to it or fumble it, and so it's really a big difference. The other quarterbacks I played with in MUT 16 so far are the Golden Ticket Russell Wilson, the Super Bowl Aaron Rodgers, and Boss Vic, and of course the 91 Vic. But as you see right here, a throw like that, a play like that would never happen with Boss Vic, at least for me. But now his throwing on the run is just amazing. He's on point on the run, it's nuts. As you see here running, see that is a throw that my old quarterback never would have made. But I don't know, he's totally worth it in my opinion. If anybody wants him just like this, look at that, perfectly passed on one foot straight to Reggie Wayne across his body. What other quarterback can do that? Right here, he overthrows Baldwin. That was probably 1 out of 5 or 4 passes maybe on the run. So it's not that bad. I mean, he does have the paranoid trait, I think, so that could be the factor. Other than that, right there, I could have easily got sacked. Probably should have been sacked, but was able to get the ball off to, I think, Vernon Davis. Right there, on the back foot, threw it up so the receiver can catch it. Just receivers can't catch. And right there, an epic catch by Ebron. But here's a nice little cheese play, 4 verts, straight to Bo Jackson on the run, and just Johnny Manziel is pinpoint. Here are his interceptions. A lot of these, he didn't really overthrow the receiver, or he didn't underthrow the receiver. I think maybe 1 interception. Most of these, probably 3 or 2 of them, I forget how many, were actually tipped, and Slow Tech was able to pick me off in a weird way. I think this is one right here. Yeah. So some of these picks weren't Johnny's fault, but maybe 2 or 3 were. But I'll take that over anything. Look at that pick. Would that ever happen for me? Probably not. But I think this is the one where he underthrows him. Yeah. If he would have threw that to Baldwin, that might have been a touchdown, definitely completion. So he's definitely well worth the price in my opinion. This might be a little under. No, this is across the body throw with an epic pick by Marcus Peters. So And here's one more pick. I think the Heinz Ward. Yeah. But here he is comparing him to Boss Vic. And guys, this is my Johnny Manziel review. Let me know what you guys think. And, we got more reviews. I'm getting better at this thing, so we're going to keep them coming, and let's do this stuff. Alright, guys. Like, subscribe, do whatever you do.